What is going on, everybody? John here for ReactStation, and I've got another reaction video for you, this time for the PlayStation Meeting 2016. Just got done watching that a little while ago. And here's some news, some reaction to that as a PlayStation fan. Thought I would fill you in on it. We all kind of expected some things were unexpected. We were waiting the PlayStation 4 Neo, which has a new name. We'll get to that, but first Andrew House comes out and he introduces the new base model PS4, which is kind of what we've seen in the leaks already. It's kind of a smaller form factor PlayStation 4 Slim. It's going to replace the current PS4 that we all have. It's going to be smaller and nicer, and that's kind of that. It's going to be $299, I believe, still. So it's going to be the exact same thing as the old one, just a little smaller. Sony's done it with all the other previous console generations. No surprise there. So then he starts talking about the PlayStation 4 Pro, which I think is actually a really cool name. Not in the sense that it's like original or innovative, but it accurately displays what the console is. It is a higher end model of the PlayStation 4 for those that are more hardcore, that have higher end audio visual equipment. So the whole thing is that it's being built around 4K resolution, which is 4 times the resolution that you have of your standard 1080p high-def displays now. It shows much crisper detail. If you haven't seen a 4K display running at like 120 hertz or something like that, go to Best Buy and check it out. It's amazing. So it's going to support 4K video output. It's also going to support HDR, or high dynamic range, which it's a buzzword in TVs. Essentially what HDR is a way of displaying colors more richly and vibrantly and crisper, more accurate to the way that our eyes actually perceive things. So it kind of gives like a more color depth to things, and it's pleasing to the eyes. Again, those things aren't new. I mean, Microsoft already announced that stuff a while back, that, you know, the Slim's going to have HDR support and all that. We'll get to that. They've also doubled the graphics processor unit speed. They've boosted the CPU clock, so pretty much just more power, more and better. A default 1 terabyte hard drive, which is twice the size as the standard PS4 now, which is good, because I'm assuming with 4K resolution, graphics and textures, file sizes are going to get a lot bigger. So bigger hard drive's better. What's really cool is that the PlayStation 4 Pro is going to share the same community, same games. It's actually forward compatible. So some current games have already been or are going to be patched to support 4K and HDR, which is really cool if you have those displays. I don't yet, but it's going to be super awesome. So games will work on both. Also, they announced that there will be 4K apps for it developed by Netflix and YouTube. So right out of the gate, day one, you'll have a lot of video streaming for 4K stuff too. Also, it's going to require some really nice internet. Also, they showed some new trailers for some games. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to support PS Pro day one, which is cool. Mass Effect Andromeda, they looked really, really good, really crisp, really smooth. They showed a new Horizon Zero Dawn trailer, and the game, it was one of my favorite games from E3 this year, and it looks beautiful. Just vibrant, crazy, amazing world. And then they kind of dropped a couple of bombs. First bomb that they dropped, the PlayStation 4, every PlayStation 4 console next week is going to get a firmware update patch that will make every PlayStation 4 support HDR video, which is awesome. That's really cool. Again, for those that have HDR displays, that's sweet. I don't yet, but that's still awesome to have. You don't have to upgrade your hardware to have high dynamic range graphics. And then the release date. So essentially the PS4 Pro is kind of going up head to head with the Project Scorpio from Xbox, which is coming out next year or some crap like that. But the PlayStation 4 Pro is launching November 10th this year at a price range of $399 retail, which is awesome because the PS4 launched at that price. It's a great price. Sony does it again. They really killed it. Again, I'm really excited. If you have a 4K TV, definitely consider getting this. Christmas season's coming up. There's going to be so many games that support this right out the gate, day one. It's going to look so much better. It's just going to make everything look fantastic. And so now they're able to push games further graphically without having to compromise frame rate or gameplay or things like that. It's not going to be all flash. It's going to be games being complemented by the ability to make graphics better. I know PC Master Race people or whatever. They talk some about PlayStation VR, which I'm kind of in on, kind of not. It looks neat, but PC game trends are showing that VR is kind of dying out already, which is pretty alarming. Hopefully PlayStation can kind of turn that around to make it more consumer friendly, without having to buy thousands of dollars of special computer equipment and stuff. It just works with the thing you have already. So it's going to be super cool. All in all, I think the conference, it was like 45 minutes long. It was quick, it was to the point. Some cool new trailers. EA's on board, for what that's worth. Activision's on board. There's a lot of developers that are on board. They're getting hype on the 4K train. So if you have a 4K display, get hype. PlayStation Pro is going to be amazing. I think it might be worth an upgrade if you have the display to support it. Maybe around tax return time, might get a new TV, might get a new PS4 Pro. So it's going to be sold alongside too. It's not going to be like PlayStation 4.5. It's not replacing anything. There's going to be your standard PS4, which is the slim model, and there's going to be PlayStation 4 Pro for those that are hardcore, want the best out of their PlayStation experience. So anyways, guys, I thought it was a super cool conference, and I thought it was some really awesome PlayStation news to share with you guys. So if you guys like videos like this, leave a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more videos for myself, Kevin, and Kat. We'll have more coming down the pipeline to you. And comment down below, what games do you want to see in 4K? Or what the heck does HDR even mean? I don't know. Just comment. Let's get some conversation started about what you're hype about in the future of PlayStation. Anyways, for PlayStation, I'm John, and I'm signing off. Peace.